everyone. It's your good friend Wendy, and you're listening to the Reaching Out with Reach podcast. This is the show that brings you discussions and topics surrounding our community, prevention, and recovery. On today's episode, we have our very own Kryslyn. Take it away.
Hey friends, my name is Kryslyn Kellner. I'm a peer recovery leader for the youth recovery communities at Reach Council. YRC offers community resources and mentorship for youth who are wanting to make healthy life choices and become a better version of themselves. Welcome to our podcast. Today's topic is self-love and recovery. Since we are in the month of February, we tend to be surrounded by the holiday of Valentine's, not only in stores, but on TV and everywhere you go. Even though love should be an everyday thing, especially towards yourself. Yes, I said self. Self-love is a form of self-care, and it's important. Self-love is a tool to help us in our mental health during the recovery process. Self-love isn't selfish, it's actually healthy. According to EmbraceHealth.com, self-love means investing in yourself and having compassion for yourself. It's showing kindness and understanding toward your own emotional needs, rather than being hard on yourself or allowing negative thoughts to take hold. Practicing self-love can be particularly useful if you're struggling with depression or other mental health conditions. In my first year of recovery from addiction, I had entered into an unhealthy relationship. I was learning how to deal with emotions, mental health, and feeling my feelings while being abstinent from drugs and other mind-altering substances. 6 months into the relationship, I decided to call it quits due to the lack of healing that stemmed from both sides of the relationship and forcing something that just wasn't meant to be, especially in the early stages of recovery. As we parted ways, the feelings of heartbreak, separation anxiety, and depression overwhelmed me. All I could do was feel the feelings and learn how to cope with my mental health and pursue recovery all at the same time. I'm sure many of you have experienced those type of feelings after a hard breakup. One of the major coping skills that helped me through that time was self-love. When February came and the heartbreak and depression lingered as lovely Valentine's Day strolled around the corner, my first act was to love me. So Pizza Hut had these amazing heart-shaped pizzas on sale. So I bought one for me with all my favorite toppings on it. And also at that time, I was really into working out. So I pursued any boot camp activities I could find or exercise groups that became available to me. I went to recovery-based meetings and religious activities that fed me spiritually and mentally. I was determined to cope with my feelings and mental health by doing things that made me better in my recovery. And this was a form of self-love. As a month or so flew by, I realized I made it through that tough season of my life by giving myself love. The dreaded thoughts and feelings I had slipped away. I was stronger and healthier by the choices I made and the coping mechanisms I gained. I share all this with you because those recovering from substance use disorders or other challenges, self-love can be difficult, especially when you're learning how to heal and recover from a difficult lifestyle. As the month of February is filled with luscious chocolates, flowers, and the fragrance of love, many may feel disgusted or recoil from anything to do with love. Love in general can be difficult when relationships are broken and self-worth is hard to find. Thankfully, in the different pathways of recovery, there is hope. There is a solution. Finding your strengths and forgiving yourself are big key factors in recovery. Self-love is a part of those two important keys in the recovery process. So I'm going to share with you some self-love tools and cool quotes to grab in your recovery journey. The first one is to forgive yourself. This quote is by Allison Knoll, and it says, "Forgiveness is healing, especially forgiving yourself." The second one is, "Do things that make you better." Robin Conley Downs wrote, "Do things that make you feel good, mind, body, and soul." The third one is, "Love yourself the way you deserved to be loved." Rune Lazuli wrote, "Be the love you never received." And the last one is, "Keep on keeping on." E. Russell wrote, "Keep watering yourself. You're still growing." For many, these tools may look different for every single one of us. Only self knows self truly. This may look like buying your favorite ice cream after a long day of work, playing a game, reading a book, or just journaling. You may even save up for a really cool concert or trip, even just relax and watch a movie. Whatever helps you give yourself love in your recovery, do it. Remember, you are worth it and you are growing. Best wishes in your recovery journey to self-love.
Thanks, Kryslyn. Self-love is so important. Well, that about wraps up our episode. As always, if you're wondering how you can help, you can join our coalition meetings. You can also support our youth and family programs with a tax-deductible donation or food gift cards. And if you have any questions, you can email us at info@reachcouncil.org. That's info@reachcouncil.org. Or you can follow us at Reach Council on Facebook or Instagram. Thanks for listening to our show. Stay tuned for ongoing monthly podcasts from our Reach teams on all things prevention and recovery. So remember, life is full of choices, so choose happy and choose healthy. Bye.